What's up, guys? This is Jiv, and on this video, I will demonstrate to you on how to install a WordPress website or develop a WordPress website using a free hosting. So you don't need to purchase hosting if you just plan to, practice, hone your skills in web development, learn more about WordPress. But the issue when uh, most aspiring web developer encounter when they would like to learn WordPress is they don't have online hosting. Most aspiring web developers use localhost or their local computer, but it's kind of different because in my 2 years going full time on Upwork, most of the jobs that I take when I develop website, majority of them, at least I think all of them, are being hosted in an online web host like GoDaddy, SiteGround, Ionos, or one-and-one hosting. So those are some of the few popular web hosting platforms. But again, those are paid platforms. Those are paid web hosting. So this is the perfect free web hosting that we can use. We can sign up using our Google account, and from there we can install WordPress. And I will also demonstrate to you on how to install a theme, some of the free plugins. Um, but our focus in this video is just um, to demonstrate how to install WordPress in this free web hosting platform called pantheon.io. All right, or IO means input output. Okay, I think there's this is a domain from a certain country, but that's what it really meant, input output IO. Okay, so I will now start. So we are going to log in. So this is my first time to log in using my other Gmail account for storing backups. So I will connect with Google. So I am currently signed in. So this is my other Gmail account. So I'm not using my personal. Just this is a backup Gmail account. Okay. So I will select this, and that would effectively. All right, that would send me a verification code, and I have two bars here on my phone. I should be able to receive that shortly. All right. Now I will now encode the verification code. All right. Let me just pause this video for a moment. All right. Now resuming the video recording, I just copied the verification code from my phone, sent through an SMS message, and this is the next step. After encoding the verification code, I will just put here my name, Jiv, and my family name, and then company, AG, web development. Okay. Um, okay. Suppose that we have a project. Somebody approach you and ask you to create um, a website. Okay. So let's just put here we are an agency. Somebody approach you to develop a website. Oops. All right. Agency name, phone number. Let's just go back. Let's just make it a We're not an agency, okay? We are a company, a private company, and would like to develop a website through Pantheon. So, for example, somebody approach you, uh, a startup business that you would like to have a website, for example, a resort, and they wanted to emulate some another website, and you are tasked to like emulate their website design. Okay, but you don't have paid online. I mean, you don't have paid hosting because they're paid, and you don't have funds at the moment. And somebody okay approach you. Okay, if you can show me a website, if you can show me a website that I would will I will that I would will like eventually like, says this client, then I will give you funds to develop that website. But first, you need to show me a proof that you can develop a website for me, something like that. So that's the arrangement. So you are going to develop a website. You don't have a web hosting, but you're enthusiastic that you can deliver the website. Um, and if you're able to develop the website, you'll just give or hand over the website to the client. The client will provide you hosting, something like that. Okay, so that's the scenario. So we are going to create a new website. So we are going to click this one. We are going to install WordPress because this is what the aim or the goal of this uh, channel is to teach aspiring web developers, WordPress newbies on how to develop, improve their WordPress knowledge and skills. So the site name is Mountain Forest Resort. Okay, so that's the name. Oh, Mountain Forest Resort. That's the name of the domain. So since we are using a free hosting, we don't have control of the kind of domain that we are going to use. It will be a subdomain. So this is the top level domain Pantheon. That Pantheons. Okay. And it will always be preceded with a dev or dev dash mountain forest resort dot pantheons. Okay, so let's continue. All right, next, the next step here is to deploy a WordPress um, control panel. Okay, so you will see firsthand how WordPress cPanel looks like in Pantheon. It will look a bit different on Ionos. It will look a bit different with SiteGround and or with GoDaddy. Okay, so we are deploying the CMS. So let's just wait for this to finish. Maybe I'll just have to pause this and resume when it's almost finished. All right, resuming the video. Okay, so the deployment of the WordPress cPanel is now complete. So we are now going to visit the dashboard. So in this dashboard, you have many other controls like a merge. This is for version. Uh, it has something to do with code versioning. Like you're going to back up your code before deploying it or making it live. and database. So if you're going to edit some of the database, and database is somewhat like an Excel spreadsheet where you record put the records in it, and there are some headers, columns and rows. So that's database. Domain, so the domain here we're using is the free one. Okay, but that's not our concern. Our concern is to install WordPress. So right now we are able to sign up. Just a review, we are able to sign up here in Pantheon using um, our Gmail account. So as you can see earlier, I just connected it with my Gmail, backup Gmail account, and then I receive a verification code and entered the verification code in the field, and from there we are able to select what kind of CMS that we are going to um, install, CMS dashboard or control panel that we are going to install. In this case we installed WordPress dashboard, and I think it's already been installed already. It has been installed already. Looks like. Okay, I just forgot because I rarely use Pantheon. I just resumed or went back here to help aspiring web developers, those WordPress newbies who would like to learn and would like to use an online web hosting platform. So we are using Pantheon here. So the next step after signing up in this free hosting is to visit the development site. So this you are going to see how it should look like. All right, it's still loading. Okay, so this is the first window that welcome us that we are going to install WordPress. So again, just to be clear, earlier we installed the WordPress dashboard or control panel, web hosting dashboard or control panel. Now in this tab, we are actually going to start to install WordPress. Okay, so we are now installing a WordPress instance here in Pantheon. Okay, so let's install English United States will be our language. So we will put here the name Mountain Forest Resort. Okay, Forest Resort. Suppose somebody approach you and told you, I want a new website. We would like to compete with the other competitor website out there, say Forest Camp. There's a new business out there who would like to open up a new business, and they would like to have their website to look similar but not 100% looking similar looking, just close enough. Okay, so we are going to install a WordPress instance, and we are going to emulate this website here. So something is wrong, it looks broken, the header video is missing. Okay, so in my earlier video I have demonstrated uh, how to emulate this part of the header, the navigation bar here, the nav bar. This is the header, which is something is wrong already in this website. Okay, so we are going to make a competitor website of this. This is just an example. Okay, so I'm making a situation that somebody who is a startup business would like to open up a resort to compete with other resorts out there. Of course, competition is good because it lowers the rate of other competitors. Okay, okay. So the username, most of the time, when developing WordPress website, the username is admin. But usually, it's not good to use admin because that's one of the frequently used admin names, and it can be easily hacked. So it's good practice that not to use that. But for now, for demonstration purposes only, we are going to use admin because it's one of the uh, easier username that we can use and easy to remember. And if you're going to deploy it live, you should be changing it later. Okay. And I have here LastPass that will gonna take care of saving my password for this website. So LastPass will gonna take care of that. Sorry. So my email address, there's an autofill here, and we are now going to install WordPress. Yay! All right. So that's it. We are going to log in now. I presume that is recorded in this Google Chrome extension called LastPass. So we're going to log into that website. All right. Strange. Hmm. Okay. Admin and the password. It didn't save for some reason. Okay. Let's reset that. Let's just put here apps at gmail.com. Okay, so I'll get a new password. Let's check our email. Gmail. So I will log into my GB backups email, and what's the name? JVG backups at gmail.com. So something is wrong. JVG backups at gmail.com. Get new password. JVG. Oh, I will gonna check my other email here. So this is it. Let's check spam. Okay. Okay. I know now what's the problem here. I forgot that I use a different email. So okay, let's get the new password. Okay, so I will post my this video momentarily. I just need to check my email. Right. So I just resetted. I am able to reset the password. So I will now log in with this new password that I've just copied. Okay, and let's log in. All right. So that's how to log in. So before you know going to site admin, you need to uh, save the password first, because what happened is I am unable to uh, save the password, or I am quite complacent that LastPass will gonna capture the password that I just entered. in the field, or it is already in the field. So what happened is when you log in, we're unable to log in. That would be the time that LastPass has captured your login credentials. So I will just click here, add. All right. So we are now able to log into the website and do some changes, development. So this is how it look on the front end, but we're not yet done. So the next step is to install WordPress theme. So the one that I am recommending to use is Astra theme, because it is one of the free and premium looking theme, and it is also user friendly because it has an um, Elementor page builder, which is uh, super user friendly. You don't have to code because it's taking care of the coding side of things, so to speak. So Astra is not available in Pantheon, so we are going to download it from their website, Astra theme. So let's go to that and let's download. All right. Name is Jiv Villano, and my email is jvgbackups@gmail.com. Okay. Subscribe and download. So that's the other way. Okay. We should be able to get the download link from the email address. Okay. Let's refresh. Oh, here it is. It's already downloading now. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the themes section of the page, and let's click add new, and let's upload the theme. And Astra has been just downloaded, finished downloading. So we're just gonna drag that one into this box, into this button here, and release the mouse just like that, and click install now. Cool, isn't it? All right. Okay, so from there we're going to activate the theme. Okay, and there's a new version. It's an outdated version, so let's update that. And this website is now updated. Okay, next is we are going to activate the Astra, or install the importer plugin. Okay, so let's activate that. It's activating, and we are going to select the Elementor page builder, the best and the best page builder that I know, as good as Divi or better than Divi, and WP Bakery. Just my opinion. Okay, so we would like to at least emulate the Forest Camp website, and I think there's another template that we are going to use. So on my first video, we tried this one. So let's try another free template out there. Okay, we are still going to select free, and we should be able to find something from there. Okay, looks like uh, okay. So Forest Camp looks like the theme of this website looks quite close enough with the Forest Camp website. So let's try to find another free template out there that we can use. Okay, so if you know somebody who is a wedding coordinator, or works with that industry, you can create a wedding website for them, something like that. Okay, so we have, I think we only have three candidates here. This one, and what else? Create your website. So these two, um, but I let's try this one. Just be different, a bit different, because if you're familiar with forest camp, when you get into this the resort premise, it's more of like a beautiful. It's very. I mean, the place is a beautiful garden. There's it's a beautiful garden mountain resort. Okay, so I felt like maybe we can try this one. Okay, so I will now import the complete website, and we are going to delete the previously imported website, and let's try that, and let's wait for uh, the importer to complete. Okay, so I'll just pause here, and let's just wait for the importer to finish. All right. Okay, so I will just pause this video for a moment. All right, now the import has been successful, no errors whatsoever. So let's view the website now. Voila, here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so um, now that we are able to import the website, so uh, that concludes the topic of this second video. That is, install a WordPress website using free hosting like Pantheon. So we are able to successfully uh, install a WordPress website, and we have here a beautiful theme to complement the theme of the website, which is a mountain resort with some beautiful gardens similar to uh, forest camp. So just an added bonus, I will also demonstrate to you on how to install, I mean, add or replace the background image of the header. Okay, so let's search for mountain resort stock photos free. So there are a lot of free stock photos that we can find out there. Let's just free stock photo. I think that's the right word. Let's just add there tropical, because we are being shown with uh, snow mountains out there. Okay. About this one, deposit photos. This one's beautiful. We can try this one. Let's try to find another similar photo, but not deposit photo, because this one is a paid stock photo. Splash. Let's try unsplash. Unsplash. It's kind of like a copyright free stock photo repository. How about this one? It's from Stock Vault. Uh, Tropical Resort stock photo or resort. Let's try Forest Resort. We should be able to find some good stock photos out there. Right. hmm this one. This one's good. Let's go to that. Okay. Um, let's try to download this 1920 version. Okay. So let's try to replace the white background here by going to this one, edit with Elementor. Okay. And where is the free stock photo that we've just selected? Save as. What's the name? Let's just save that to the desktop. Okay. What's the name of these Safari wallpaper backgrounds? Oh, so this is not Unsplash. I thought this is Unsplash. Let's select another one. Anyway, just to demonstrate some nice, well, this is just for demonstration purposes. About this one or this one or this one. Okay, we're trying. We're going to try this one, I think. Okay, I think this is as close as we can. And anyway, this is a free to download wallpaper. So let's go to that. Let's download that. Let's try to use this. This is a lightbox container. Okay, open or open image in a new tab, and let's save that. Save as. Let's just try to save that in the desktop so that we can easily get it. Okay, so we're going to replace that background there with ah it has some form of shape. Okay, let me just close this and that one also so that we can get the navigator column. All right, actually there's a good background out there, and probably they're using a shape divider. It's not actually. Are they using some form of padding with border radius? I think so. Responsive. I think they're using some form of padding. Okay. hmm Style. No, let's go to the section, and in the style tab. Okay. Position center right. Attachment default. Size contain. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's a background overlay. So we're not going to use the background overlay. Perhaps we're going to use a darker background overlay. So we're going to remove that. Okay. And we are going to replace the background, this one, because it's the image has been position center to right. So we're going to position it center, and the size will be cover, so that it will be full screen. And we're going to use the background overlay. We're going to use a white color. Okay. Let's just try to replace this one. It doesn't look like a mountain resort image to me. So let's upload the file. Let's drag it from this part there. Okay, there you go. And let's update the color of the header. Let's make it white. Okay, white, and this one also white. Okay, this one, let's make it white. Text color is still white. This one looks good for me. And let's also add some text shadow so that it will be a little bit more. Sorry. Oh, my mouse has run out of power. Okay, let's add the opacity so that it will be darker. Same goes to here. Text shadow. Let's increase the opacity. Okay, so I'm operating now using my mouse pad because my Bluetooth mouse has run out of power. Text color. Text color. There's no text shadow available for some reason. Anyway, let's leave it like that. Let's go to advanced motion background border. Strange. There's no text shadow for some reason. Text color and typography. There's no text shadow also here. Font weight, letter spacing. Okay, let's just try some other different color. Probably dark, one of the darker green. No. All right, let's just leave it like that. Okay, and yes, of course. Uh, let's go here and let's add black background overlay, maybe a bit darker. Okay, and the opacity is around like this. Let's make it a bit darker. So that's it. That's the header. we can now read the letters better by adding a background overlay. So I'm updating it, and let's now check it in the front end. Voila, there you go. Okay, I think I will should be using a gradient background overlay. Okay, so the top part will be light white or greenish white, I think. And the bottom part will be maybe just just white, just fairly dark enough. Okay. Opacity. Let's check the opacity if we can adjust the opacity. There. That should work. So we have a gradient background overlay to fix this area here that is somewhat less visible. Not good. Okay, let's replace it with a lighter green or probably close to perhaps white. Okay, and opacity, reduce the opacity. Okay, so that's it. There you go, folks. Um, you just probably need to update this one in the customizer. Replace it with from green, make it white, and the logo, maybe replace the logo because this part here. Okay, so we can change the color of this part of the header. Okay, let's go to the header part section. Site identity. So that's the logo. Mountain resort. Typography. That's the size. Okay. So the color setting is not found here. Transparent header. Menu. Let's make the menu there white. Okay. Okay, since we're going to make it white, we are going to make the background gradient background overlay from white to probably a light green. Okay, and there's no background color. The site title will be also changed to white. Okay, there. Submenu, the content, the menu. Okay, so we can probably make the, let's check it here. No, content not there. Site identity. Okay, so the site title, we can make it thicker. The tagline, let's make the font size a little bit bigger, maybe 14. Is there a typography control from there? Only the size. Okay. Site title and the tagline. Now we need to make the font weight of the menu to a little bit bigger. You should be able to find that one here. No, it's not found here. Okay, so the control should be found here in the transparent header. So we can only make the color, change the color from here. Menu. So there, we cannot make the font bigger. So anyway, I won't be touching increasing the size. So with that, we are going to publish that, and the background overlay, let's make it a little bit greener because we've updated the header element font color. Okay, so let's view site there, and maybe later you can change the logo. So this is now the newly installed website, and we did a little bit a small customization by replacing the header background with this waterfall here. We changed the background overlay from from top to bottom with a gradient of uh, light green and some dark gray gradient here. We changed the menu color from green to white, and we can also update the section here. So that's what is this video is all about, to demonstrate how to have a website for free using Pantheon. So you can install WordPress website, and you can use a free theme like Astra theme and a free page builder like Elementor, and you can do whatever you want from this website. So you can try it yourself, and you should be able to come up with a similar project like this one just by following this video, or you would like to uh, go the extra mile and do something, some other experiments. Up to you. So I would like to thank you if you reached this far in this video. Thank you for watching this tutorial video. I hope you like this tutorial, having gone through the procedure of signing up with Pantheon using your Gmail account, then installing WordPress, installing theme, customizing some of the section using Elementor, and of course modifying some of the settings in the theme customizer, and we are able to come up with this one. So it's a beautiful website, and from start to finish up to this point we didn't do any code. We are able to deploy a website without any coding, and this is a free web hosting that we're using. Okay, thank you guys for your time, and hope that you give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel. I will be uh, uploading more videos later on. So if you would like to ask for some more tutorials, if you would like some other topics that I would like to, if you would like me to tackle on another video, just uh, leave your comments. Uh, leave your thoughts in the comments below, so to speak, and I'm going to create a new one for you as soon as I'm not that busy. There is time for me to work on the new video. That's all. Thank you for your time. This is Jiv. Have a nice day, and happy coding and happy web developing. Bye for now.